Hola, stream. What the? Come on, I was literally looking at. I don't want to do it on this page. Okay. Okay. I'll have to find a different page. Give me a second. Oh, found one. Perfect. Jeez, only took me like 40 seconds. All right, we got a new separate page. No one's currently in the live. So, yeah. So, before anything, let's start with what I'm going to be using. So, if you guys want to draw at home, whoever watches this, because currently no one's in, I have just a bag full of number 2 pencils. A lot of them. I have a couple of number 2 pencils laying around too. I have just this sketchbook paper. Of course, you could use any paper. You could use line paper, dotted paper, any type of paper. I have a pen, which I'm most likely not going to be using. I have whatever this is. This is really cool. A friend gave it to me. Oh, shoot. I broke it. I broke it. Hot psych. I did not break it. Yeah, it just holds our pencil lead so I can like lengthen it, get better shading and stuff. I like it. I really do. I have a lot of pencil lead for that. I have just this another pencil. It's pretty much just like a number 2, just with different design. A mechanical pencil, and then a really sharp pencil, so I can get that fine detail that this can't. What else? I have my pink eraser. I couldn't find my white one, sadly. I like the white one because it's a lot longer and stuff. I also have my pencil sharpener, which I'm not going to be using because I have a whole bunch of pencils that I could just quickly take one and then do it. So right now I'm gonna be drawing a new character that I thought of. Actually, I've been thinking of for a while. You might have seen it in the title. Let's do that. Saw it. Seen what? Saw it in the thumbnail. There it is. Not title. Thumbnail. That person is the new character I'm making, which I'm still planning on doing his backstory and all that fine jazz. Probably not on stream because I'm a very kind of slow thinker on this type of stuff because I've been thinking of what I haven't even thought of his name yet. So, and I've been having this thought in my mind for like I don't know, a month now, a couple weeks, something like that. So I'm a very slow thinker. Let me go quickly grab something. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I just had to grab my water. Okay, I think I stalled long enough. So let's just get into it. So, well, this character, I don't really know. I'm not gonna draw like the full body. I'm just gonna do some rough sketches of him and stuff like that. I've already done a couple rough sketches. I think I'll just show you right now of my character of the new character that I'm doing. Oh, hello. I'm gonna pronounce your name completely wrong. It's Examina. I'm sorry, I'm not good with words. So, hello everyone. I'm quickly showing some of the sketches of the new character I'm gonna be doing. So, if you give me a second, I'll quickly show that. So here's the beginning sketches of him. So we just have what the pose I want to do when I do a big drawing, and then here's his face. I was thinking on doing just no hat, just like the eyes. And then I was like, maybe a hat would be cool, but I didn't know how to draw a hat all that well, so there's that. So and then I moved over to glasses, which I didn't really want to do because it looked more like I don't know. It was looking more like Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen, but I didn't really want to have it like that. So I ended up coming up with this, which looks like the villain, which is what I'm going for. So I'm very happy how this came out. But for my art style, I can't keep consistent art styles. So I'm gonna show you what I mean by that, because here's him again right there. Looks kind of different. His hair is lower, covering his eyes and stuff. And then here's the one oh, whoops, my bad. In the thumbnail, right here. And then I wanted him to have like a demon form because I just wanted him to be edgy or something like that. Just thought it would be cool because I wanted to draw horns. You're very talented. Oh, thank you, Monk the Orc. No, that's not Monk. That's Mork. Mork the Orc. Well, thank you, Mork the Orc. Right now, I'm gonna be just doing some more sketches of my character, the new character I'm thinking of. If you have any good names, you're a good arts. I think you're meaning artist, but thank you. Thank you, Examina. If I'm pronouncing your name wrong, please just type in your how you pronounce your name because I'm not gonna be able to. So right now I'm just gonna do some sketches of the new character. We got my pink mechanical pencil because, of course, except I prefer using a kind of a dull number 2 pencil because it gets like thicker lines and I can see what I'm doing. Is it pronounced Zemina? It could be. Yeah, I think it is pronounced Zemina. Thank you. Oh, it is. It's not. Okay. Then, wow. Guess we were both wrong. Mork the Orc. All right. So, of course, starting with the head. So, I guess I'll show you quickly how I draw heads as well, so it can be a little bit educational or whatever. So, of course, I start out with a circle or a square, depending if I'm doing perspective or not, which I'm not right now. So I have just my circle, and since it's looking kind of that way a little bit, you're gonna see the ear, this side of the ear a bit more. So I like to draw a circle to indicate where the ear is gonna go. So about right here, and then I like drawing the eye sockets or just like where the eyes are gonna go. So two pretty big circles. This entire circle is not gonna be the eye. There's gonna be more stuff. And then I'm going to draw the nose, which is a little bit more down considering where I want the nose to be on my character. And then after that, I just connect it with just straight lines. No like curvy business or anything. Just to get the head shape down and stuff. So like that. And yeah. And then let's get into the finer details, which that's where I bring out my trusty pink mechanical pencil. Very lovely. It got glitter all over it. Glitter inside of it. I mean, I love this mechanical pencil. So I like starting with the eyebrows because it just shows where the eye's gonna go next. So I do 2 lines, and then I make the eyebrow. It could be thick or thin. You don't even have to have eyebrows. I like having eyebrows because it shows a little bit more expression. So yeah. And then finally, instead of not finally, and then I like doing the nose, like the nose arch. So right here, because since it's gonna be looking a bit this way, the nose is gonna be covering the eye right here a little bit, unless if your eyes are far apart, then it won't really matter. But I still like doing it because it shows it has a prominent nose. Again, you can make if I can speak properly. Again, not again because I didn't say it, but you can make it small so it looks like you have a small nose, or kind of long so you it seems like you have a long nose. And then I like making the shadow just immediately under it, so I just make a curve line right there and then just shade it like that. It shows how far the nose is gonna go up, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it that well. I just like doing that. It just helps a little bit. Except in the camera, it looks like my nose looks awful. So let's just quickly remake that. Boom. And there we go. Uh, Maybe a little bit smaller on this side. Again, we don't want a massive snozzer or nose or whatnot, whatever you call it. So yeah. And then next, I'll zoom in for this. Maybe that I forget. It probably looks not so good on your side. Okay, there we go. Kind of. There we go. Good. All right. Now it's time for the eyes, which since I have already the baseline and where the eyebrows are going to go, the eyes are just going to go kind of right underneath it. Not like exactly underneath it, but kind of. So we're going to do top lid. And then instead of drawing the full eye, I like coming over here and then doing the top lid as well. And just going back and forth because it helps me get the eyes correct. So there we go. No, this eye's still a little bit low. So gotta make it arc a little bit more like that. There we go. And then let's draw the pupils. What? Irises, not pupils. Pupils are inside the iris. I'm gonna make the iris now, which is just a circle. And then make the pupils just a little dot. This is just for my character. You can again go fully in the details and stuff with the eyes and stuff. But there we go. And then occasionally, well, most of the time I usually do a lower lid, but for this character, there is not really a lower lid. I guess there is, so I just add that. There you go. And then I like erasing the guidelines because they kind of get in my way a little bit. There you go. Now, time to make his a massive smile, which I like marking out by just putting two dots where it's going to end up, making a line where the nose, where the mouth and the nose is, and then just kind of just sketching out a smile like that. And then bottom of the mouth. Since this is kind of facing that way, it's not going to be symmetrical. So this part's going to be a bit longer, and then it's going to be shorter right here like that. And then for the teeth, I like coming down somewhere, just like probably right here, and then making like sharp marks, that connecting it, and then blacking this out like that. I don't know if that helped at all. Someone would comment and say it did. That would be helpful. If it didn't, then I'll work on my skills and teaching methods. So yeah. Other than that, let's work on the mouth a little bit more. Actually, I forgot to add the ears, so we can quickly just add the ears. Since this one's going to be a little bit bigger than that one, you just make it a little bit bigger. And then, oh, okay, thank you. Let's go. It did. All right. So after that, let's smoothen out the face because it's not going to be this sharp, at least this part right here. So we're gonna go in a little bit because that's where, if you look at a skeleton, it does kind of divot in instead of like being completely straight out. So I like to make that a little bit. And then cheekbone, I just kind of come out and then straight down. and then just curve it into the jaw, and then kind of the same thing over here, except this part right here, and I guess the cheekbone. So not necessarily the same thing over there. Just curve it up, and then boom, have kind of the face shape. Again, it's just not a. Why do I keep saying again? Uh, I guess it just takes a little bit of fidgeting around to make sure you like what you're drawing and stuff like that. So there's that. I'm pretty happy with that head shape. And then I would show how I draw hair, but since this character's not gonna have hair, I I mean he is. It's just not gonna be very visible. It's gonna be covered up with a hat. So let me zoom out for this. Not fully yet. Oh. But there we go. Let's straighten out my paper. All right. So how I like to go about drawing my hat is figuring out where the bottom line is. So let's smooth this down. It's gonna go like right here, and then just doing a straight line or curved. It could be either straight or curved. It's gonna be curved a little bit. Let's actually zoom out more. So like that. And then figure out the top line like this. And then just connecting it. Whoa. My mouth is getting dry. Don't really talk this much. Gotta stay hydrated. All right. So next, I like doing the little hat part instead of like the bridge and stuff. Again, don't really know proper names for the hat parts, I guess. So since my character kind of has a fedora, I think I don't really know the again the name of it, but I like starting on the outsides of my circles because it shows that it's holding the full head and stuff, and then connecting that line with the curved one, kind of making it a little bit small, and then on the same line and same angle, just draw a little bit up, so like that, kind of leading in to it. Next, about halfway, which is about right here, is we'll curve this line up. It could be like really tall like that or really small. Mine's about like in the middle, just going in and then line up, maybe a little bit more angled right there. Yeah, like that. And then erase this line. Could probably darken up this right here. All right, there you go. Now let's work on the hair because this guy's not gonna look like that. He has a little swoop right here, just right between like most anime protagonists. I know, very, very unique of a character, but gonna swoop down and then have shoot, what is this called? Sideburns. We're gonna have kind of a long sideburn, thick, and then the rest of the hair just coming in like that. Same thing over here, just like that, a little bit of a sideburn on that, and then boom. And then it's not really angled properly, so we're gonna bring this down a little bit, completely removing all the other stuff that I said, the little swoop in like that. So just add that back, and then there you go. I'd say I'm happy with that, except maybe not. Maybe a little thinner right here. Again, it's just a lot of tinkering until you like what you see and stuff and are happy with the outcome. So, uh, are you drawing for fun? Are you or what are you drawing for? Oh yeah, I'm just drawing for fun. Except, uh, I guess this is for fun and for bringing my imagination to life because, well, I, at the beginning of the stream, I said that this is a character that I've been thinking about for months. So I've just been wanting to figure out where I wanted to draw it, and it's just fun to draw. occasionally, once in a while, every day. I mean, uh, so I think for beginner or for advanced artists, it could be very stressful. I would say I'm kind of an intermediate artist, not like those big digital beautiful drawings. I would say I'm a okay artist. I'm not like the best at what I do, but I just draw for fun, and I think that definitely helps with getting your creativity onto a page, especially if you're not completely worried about mistakes and stuff, and you do a rough sketch of it first, and then you can lay out the foundation. So I'd say yeah, I do it for fun. Man, that was an entire monologue just to say I do it for fun. That's made it way too overcomplicated. But yeah, so right now I'm just gonna shade out the parts that are gonna be really dark, and then after I'm done, I can go back in and redo it. So for the neck, how I like doing the neck is about if it's again turned like this, turned how it is right now, I'll do it from this jawline because how necks really work. A muscle connects behind the ear, so it's gonna be like this. And then somewhere about right here, it's not gonna have a massive neck being like that. So his neck is just gonna be easy size. Just bring these two lines down, and then I'll curve in the trapezius. I forget the name, but this muscle, and then occasionally I'll define a little bit more, but I'll outline the neck shade or whatever, and just shade that in like that. And then I don't really know what clothes I want him to have, and I'm talking to myself because everyone left. But again, I don't know what clothes I want him to have, so yeah. What I did for right now, I did kind of like I was thinking of maybe like a western cowboy kind of theme, like with a flannel and maybe like a vest. But then I was thinking it in the world that this guy's gonna be in, it's gonna be more medieval, like every isekai anime. So so maybe I should do like a suit of armor, or or maybe a suit and tie. So, but I was thinking I've been doing a lot of armors and stuff. So I wanted to mix it up a little bit and maybe do like flannel and something and some sort. If you have any ideas of what clothes he should wear, uh, I'd like to hear them. I gotta practice my clothes and cloths and stuff. So yeah, but there'd probably be some aspects of medieval. So yeah, probably. So I just gave him this just a little collar. That's what it's called. Just a collar, and then I made it a little bit thicker right here, just for like standby and stuff. And then I'm gonna shade this as well, just so once I get to it, it can become dark because I'm gonna have him wear dark clothes. So I guess he's mysterious or whatnot. I don't know. I just don't want to do a lot of shading, so I'm making a lot of this character really dark, so I don't have to shade all that much. So, anyways, let's go back in and then shade all the dark parts just by going over, doing some circle motions, and then just darkening it up. Not much. Yeah, not much to say about just darkening it up and shading stuff. I'm also making him really dark, so at least the surrounding area, so his eyes kind of pop out more. That's why I'm gonna give him like a shadow, like like kind of like this, just around his eyes and stuff, so they kind of pop out a little bit more. and so the viewer's eyes can go straight to him and see the eerily or eeriness. There it is, eeriness, or whatever that word is pronounced, however that word is pronounced. And yeah, just darkening this up, I guess. A little bit lighter because if I do add shadow, I like to make sure I know where the light is. So my light source would probably be like right here. So it's shine down, but still part of this face would be covered because of the shadow and stuff. So that's why I like adding this little shadow part to it. Do that, shadow underneath, and then darken up this. Did not mean to connect it to the sideburn. So you can thin, not thin. So yeah, then let's darken up his shirt. So that's that's pretty much what this character is. I don't really know what I should what I should name him. Maybe you guys can name him, or and then I could pick the best one. Because my naming skills were like I should name him Shadow, but that seems like a horrible name. Maybe like I want something that's like kind of like a normal name, but also yeah, it's like kind of unique and kind of like intimidating. Like I don't want no name like Shadow or Night Slayer. Maybe those could be like nicknames for him, but not his like actual name. I need like an actual name. You know what? I'm gonna call him Greg for right now. His name is gonna be Greg. Greg, the one that strikes fears into I don't know paladins, I guess. Anyways, there you go. Got his clothes. I'll figure it out. Shade up a bit more. There we go. Right now, we got this done. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to end stream right now. I'm gonna try going for like an hour. So I guess I could start doing how I do poses and thumbnail sketches because that will help a lot. So and when I do a big drawing of this guy, I want to have a decent pose. I already had a pose set for him, kind of. Let's see if I can find it. Close. All right, here it is. Oh shoot! All right, this is the pose I was looking for. Maybe like that, and then his head can look, it'd be all creepy like and stuff like that. But that seems a little bit too friendly, and I'm not trying to go for friendly. Well, maybe a little bit, but it's not eerily. It's not like scary enough. It's kind of like hey girl, or something like that. So maybe I should straighten up the back a little bit more. Yeah, that's what I think I'll do. I'll straighten up the back a little bit more. Maybe make him hunched a little bit, just a little bit though. Here it is. Here's the page. So yeah, let's grab our pencil. Actually, let me get this one out. It's just got a long edge and all that stuff. So start out with the head. Figure out which direction it's gonna look. So it's gonna look kind of forward, but upwards, so it looks down like that. And then just a simple head design. I'm not gonna use this pencil. It's kind of scratchy, so yeah. And then let's do straight down. Let's actually make it curved. So probably get the neck on him. So got neck, and then it's gonna curve. His arms are gonna be down, so like that. And then I don't really. I see some people like bring it down and like make the bottom line. I don't do that because I don't know how long the torso is gonna be. I know. Just probably get my art style together, but it's all right. So we're gonna curve, make it kind of a big circle, not that big probably. So make it a little bit smaller. Yeah, like that. Do that. Get the rib cage in. Circles for the shoulders. Some massive shoulders, like that. And then okay, then curve this line a little bit more so it looks kind of down. And then now I'll make a circle to do the hips and stuff. Those are massive hips. It's gonna have thunder thighs, I guess. So that would be funny. That would be one interesting superpower. Every time you like jump, it just makes a. I guess maybe it could be an interesting superpower. Just name it thunder thighs. That'd be crazy. That, and then we could have his arm come out like that, bring up, circle, 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 up, circle for that. Bicep. Got some massive forearms. Jeez. There you go. Yeah, I can't really do good hands. I mean, I heard my hands were okay, or I mean, good, but I don't think so. I think they're just noodles and stuff. So yeah, I gotta learn like hand anatomy or something like that. There you go. And then we can have this arm just hanging down to the side. So how I like doing to the elbow, it's like underneath the rib cage, kind of like that. So I just eye it, and then legs I do a little bit out, kind of like the shoulders, because the bone for it for the pelvis is like let's do that's the spine like that. The bone for the leg is outwards like that. It's not really it's like pointed outwards, so the skin would go around and then maybe divot in like that. So yeah, and then could just have this hand come down, his thumb, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Boom, circle, and then we can have this circle kind of like this. Forearms are massive. Jeez. Let's just keep it like that. Elbow. Fingers. Something like that. Boom. I don't know. I'm not really feeling this arm. Just erase the entire arm. There you go. All right. So there we go. Thing, and then unless if I want him to have a weapon, then I could. You know what? This might be a little bit cliche, but I'm gonna have him hold the scythe. That's gonna be his main weapon of choice, other than his hands. He's gonna throw hands with everyone. So let's bring this up, then curve that around. Like that, and then can curve this up, just straight down. Legs can come out like this. Let's make the forearm again. Elbow right here. Ah, that's why. That's why it's not really looking all that good. Let's make the neck and then curve this part out and just connect it down. It's not gonna be like raised shoulders, so yeah. And then instead of like a big, massive bicep, it's just gonna be kind of normal sized, I guess. I suppose. There you go. And then it's gonna be the end, bottom, there. So figure out a good site design. Maybe look at some references when I do the final product. So yeah, something like that. I like making a line down, kind of to show maybe where the ground's gonna be. Let's finish this side. There you go. And then legs down. Since this line is going this way, it's also gonna come around and do the same with the legs and feet and stuff like that. The heel like that. I mean, it's gonna go kind of like this, so gonna have up, then maybe like that. Same thing over here, ish. Can't because the paper's kind of cutting off, but there you go. There's kind of like the rough sketch of it. You can't really actually see the feet, so can I zoom out anymore? No. So there you go. There's that, and now time to like connect the torso to the pelvis. So for from the rib cage, if it's like hunched over, I'll make it kind of like that, and then connect it to the edge of this. Same thing over here, just connect it to the edge, maybe even curve it in a little bit, and then bring that out. There's the middle, so. Ooh, okay. Now coming over here and seeing this is a problem. Let's erase the entire leg now, it looks like. Same thing over here. Because it looks like the pelvis is not where I want it to be. Or maybe it's just the rib cage, how I constructed the rib cage. Nah. Okay. There we go. Then go. That. Or I know what's wrong. I just gotta bring it higher up. Since he's hunching down, his pelvis and rib cage are going to be closer. I forget about that. So it's going to be kind of close, like that. So big pelvis. So I'm gonna curve that in so it's not super duper duper big. Okay, that. This is why we make thumbnail sketches. Because right now I'm looking at this and I'm like, I don't really like this. So, yep, I think. But, anyways, this is going to be where I end the stream. Hope whoever sees this and watches it to the end, I hope you all have a fantastic day, fantastic weekend, fantastic whatever you're having. So, yeah. Goodbye and see you later.